Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Hell's Paradise Season 2. Now, for me, let's just jump straight into it. I wasn't the biggest fan of Hell's Paradise Season 1. If I had to give Season 1 a rating, it'd be like a 7.2. And I think that it's a good show. I just don't think anything crazy of it. I believe they called this the Dark Trio. They have Chainsaw Man, JJK, and Hell's Paradise in this Dark Trio type of thing. At least that's what I hear from the manga point of view. And when it comes to this anime, I think that, I think the anime's good. To me, there are some problems with it, but I think it's good. So let me just get into it. To me, season 2 was a better season than season 1 already, just because I think that the action was a lot better. But I feel like the plot was a bit not confusing, but just a bit much for me. You have a lot of these different people, these different groups, just going on all at once, all these storylines. And then eventually, yes, they do come at the end, but sometimes it can just be a bit confusing or feel a bit like you're running around with all these people and you don't really know how to concentrate on just one main focus of area of people. The plot, to me, I think the plot is good. They introduce these higher, I think they're called hermits, or they're called I don't know, they're like demons basically, right? But they're these higher ranking, I guess hermits is what they're calling them, or something like that. They're these powerful beings, right? And they're sending out I guess these demons. I guess to be honest, I don't remember what they're called. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I've been watching a lot of anime, so I don't remember what they're called. But to me, I feel like with having all these side groups, coming, on its own first, which is because they kind of split. So basically, they split up in season 1, right? They all split in season 1, and then obviously season 2, they're all split away, so they have to get back together, which they're not back together at the end of the season, but they do come to the same conclusion that they're gonna fight this big giant war that's gonna happen, I guess, which is cool. But to me, I would just rather have them all together, fighting one bad guy. And I'm not saying you can't split people up, but not so early into the season, in my opinion, or not so early into the show, because I feel like I really haven't spent a lot of time with these characters. Even though I've spent now 2 seasons with them, I still don't feel like I have any sort of attachment to them except for Gabimaru. I don't care about really anybody except for Gabimaru in the show, and I just want him to get on his mission, which I think Gabimaru in the next season, if they ever do a next season, is gonna be fire. I think that he will probably have a standout moment in that show. I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know what's going on there, but I'm sure he'll probably have a standout moment next season if he does. The action, I think the action is the best part of the show. I think it looks great. I think that the characters. I think Gabimaru has one of the best fights in here, where his paper thing is kind of running out, so it looks like he's gonna die, but then he ends up not dying, and he fights with the other immortal character that goes along with him, the purple hair girl. And it's a really cool fight. That's one of my favorite. Also, the blind guy with his little apprentice girl that he has with him. That's a really good fight. Just a lot of good ones, in my opinion. I think that I'm pretty sure this whole show, this whole season, has good fights. Even from the beginning, it had a good fight with Gabimaru and the yellow hair dude. So that was a really good fight too. From the start, this season had great action, and the action has been top tier in this show, which I'll give them props for, because that's what's raising my rating so high for this show. The world is pretty much the same from the first episode. It's not anything changed. We're still on this island trying to find the elixir, trying to do all things like that. And Gabimaru's still trying to get to his wife again, so things like that, For the animation, I think the animation is good. Mappa does this one as well. Mappa was doing this one and JJK at the time. And they both look good, you know what I mean? This looks really good. I think, it's Mappa. It looks good, No problems here in Hell's Paradise Season 2. I think it's all good. For me, overall, I feel like this is close to the first season, but a tad better, I think that the action is really good this season. I think that's what really makes it stand out from season 1, in my opinion. Although I think season 1 had better plot points, and was introducing us to the world of Hell's Paradise. So maybe that's why I like it a bit more. But I like the fighting, and really I just like the fighting a lot more in this season. I think the plot is still okay. I can get through it, but I don't know. I think season 3 has the potential to be the best season in the entire show, though, because if we're getting characters back together, and doing this big war, I think we could have a really, really, really cool season on our hands. So for me, I'm going to give Hell's Paradise Season 2 a 7.3 out of 10. I think that it's a really good rating. I think it's only 0.1 higher than Season 1 of Hell's Paradise, but it's still a good season, And I'm excited to see what they do with season 3. I don't know when that's going to come out, if they're even renewing it for a third season, you know. That would be cool if they are. I don't even know like what's going to happen. Yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Hell's Paradise season 2 and season 1 if you want in the comments below. Do you guys hate it? Do you guys like it? You know, what are your guys' thoughts on the entire show as a whole? And yeah, subscribe for more content like this. I've just posted a JJK, a Sentence to be a Hero, a Trigun, Stargaze, and now the Hell's Paradise review. So I have a bunch of those on my channel. Just go check them out. They're all pretty recent. So if you just go down to my recently viewed videos, you can just go find them, and they're right there. But anyways, it's been your boy Tone. I'm out of here, and have a beautiful day. Peace.